Hello family, this is the Maths Guru from Inside Mathematics. I don't just solve equations, I sing with them. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single note. Let's get to business. So here we have an expression that we are required to factorize. And always when I see two terms, I'm expecting to be working with difference of two squares. But I also need to verify if I have indeed a minus in between the terms. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, this question they are trying to trick us here. The most important type of factorization is to check if there's a common factor. We can agree that a 4 is a perfect square which can be used in difference of two squares, and also this can be used as a perfect square on the difference of two squares. But we need to take out a common factor first. It doesn't matter whether it's a perfect square or not. So we're going to take 4 out because it's common in the two terms. So we have x to the power 8, and then here we're going to be left with 1. Now we can nicely execute our difference of two squares. We can all agree that x to the power of 8 is going to break into x to the power of 4 multiplied by x to the power of 4. The trick here is if you have a variable, you just break the power with a 2. You divide the power with a 2. So I divided the 8 with a 2 to give me 4. That's why I got x to the power 4 and x to the power 4. And in terms of 1, I'm sure we all know that it's just going to be 1 times 1. Now, since I showed you how it's going to break, let's go on and factorize. So I'm going to open 2 brackets. Here I'm going to say x to the 4 and x to the 4. Right. The reason why I start with x is because in this bracket they started with x, there they started with x. The alignment is very, very important. And then we're going to also have a 1 here and a 1 there. And then the signs are always have to be opposite. I'm going to start with a plus and a minus. You can put a minus here and a plus there. But if you want to be like the guru, always start with a plus. You're about to find out why now. You might think you're done, but you're not. Check this bracket. There's still another difference of two squares. Let the fun go on. Let's go on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on. So here we have 4x to the power of 4 plus 1. These two terms are here, right? We're not going to do anything to them because they are fully factorized. But this one, we have to break it fair into another difference of two squares. We can all agree that x to the power 4 is going to break into x to the power 2 and x to the power 2. Like the guru, start with a plus and put the minus there. Then 1 breaks into 1 times 1. Are we done? No, we're not, right? Because we still have another difference of two squares. I'm sure you realize why I always start with a plus, so that they can align nicely. If you have a minus, I always keep the one that has the chance of being factorized at the end. Okay? A plus, I know that I'm not dealing with complex numbers, so I don't worry about it. It's a story for another day. So now let's do this. We have x to the power 4 plus 1. We have x to the power 2 plus 1. And then that last bracket is going to break out into 2 more brackets, which is x plus 1 and then x minus 1. Now we can all agree that this is factorized into exhaustion. I made equation C, and I hope you and the numbers had a blast on the test floor.